I would like to apologize on behalf of my boss. I'll call her my boss. And by the way, Miss Yalu Soko is a 30-year-old lady. She called me Papa, but I always say you are my boss. Don't call me Papi, please. She started the organization. The organization is called United Africa Blockchain Association, and it's a non-profit association that was established to actually adopt a comprehensive interaction with the developing countries in Africa. You all know Africa has 54 countries, and the main purpose is to make sure we integrate both the public and the private sector in African continent together to understand blockchain. We have what we call the 8 common harmonious goals that we want to use blockchain to do. It's to eradicate, one of it to eradicate poverty, to educate women, to bring gender equality, to close the gap, which we call the frictions in gender equality. That is one of it. And another one is to bring into fore the fair trade among African continent and in the global market as well. And most especially, it's for the skills development for African women, because we all know the small businesses are the strength of any economy in any country and anywhere in the world. And what we realize is women are so good in small businesses. They are the best money keeper. They know how to keep money. They know how to add more value to money. That's the honest truth. And when we think about money, when we talk about money, we're talking about asset. So what we're trying to use the association for is to educate women and young children. And how do we do that? To bring them, to teach them to understand blockchain, because we have realized blockchain is definitely going to be the future of the world economy. Why do I say that? One of the case use is this. You see a doctor that is diagnosing a patient, and this patient is a very illiterate, not educated, a rural woman from a rural village. But she's trying to explain to the doctor in her own local language. Fortunately or unfortunately, the doctor struggle to understand a local language, but the doctor can pick up 1 or 2 words. In the process of that, the blockchain is a platform whereby we develop an application that converts the speech to what we call text in the process of diagnosis. The speech, their conversation that is coming in form of speech will be converted to text. And in the process of converting it to text, the blockchain has a back-end server that is connected to the pharmaceutical company, and pharmaceutical companies are connected to their pharmacies that they have supplied to. So in that process, the server does what? It picks up the diagnosis conversation between the patient, who is a rural woman, with the doctor, and convert it to speech, and immediately within the split of a second, send it to the server of the pharmacy, and the pharmaceutical company send it to the pharmacy, and the prescription of the doctor is giving the patient, it's already been prepared. The medication is prepared from the prescription, even before the patient leaves the doctor's office. That is how deep and good blockchain can make our life easy. That's one of the frictions. Another one at financial inclusion. How do you do that? Like the Singularity Chairman said, it talks about a borrowing 10, for example, 10 shekel and making it 10%. In an African context, there's what we call cooperatives, where a group of people come together in different localities, their communities. They come together, and what do? They contribute 10 shekels each every day. And the petty traders, from their savings, they contribute to a cooperative, whereby the collector of the cooperative that has been appointed goes around the villages or the local market to collect the contribution from the petty traders or the contributor. So immediately the collector gets to the contributor, It said to me, okay, Wale, give me your contribution for today. And I gave the collector my contribution. And what does it do? It says, Wale ID number so to the application, which is operating on the platform of blockchain as the blockchain engine. Wale ID number so contributed 10 shekels today. Immediately is recording that. The petty trader does not have to be an educated person. And this application is going to work offline. It doesn't need to have an internet. It's an offline application that works on the engine, on the platform of blockchain engine. Immediately is recording that on the application. The financial institution, which we call the microfinance, can immediately pick up on their server that Wale has contributed 10 shekels today, and they already know Wale has an account as a petty trader with the microfinance. So immediately, before the end of the day, they already know Wale has done a sales in this amount of shekel, and Wale has more contribution to make. So the microfinance can tell at the end of the week, does Wale qualify for a further credit facility or not? It's Wale keeping his books together or not? How can we be able to assist her? Do we need to bring in a financial consultant to sit down with the petty trader to say, you need to do this, you need to do that? We picked up, you always do this contribution. What happened? The trend in your contribution has changed. Then they can be able to talk to him. So he can say, no, don't put money into social events. Put your money into your petty trading so that you can be able to grow the business, and you can imagine the ripple effect of 1 million subscribers to that. That is what our organization is doing, and that is the awareness that we are bringing into African context. Thank you.